YouTube video. So today I will be discussing what it is really like to have a pixie cut. So I just recently cut my hair into a pixie cut again, and it's been amazing and wonderful and awesome, but it hasn't all been sunshine and rainbows. So let's get into the video. It is terrifying to get a pixie cut. It is so scary. You don't know if you're gonna like it. You don't know if it's gonna look good. You don't know how people around you are gonna act after you get a pixie cut. It really is just genuinely scary. But on the bright side, this has helped me like a ton with self-confidence and loving myself. Basically, I've learned to value personality rather than looks. Sometimes having your pixie cut is a pain in the butt, especially if you have a cowlick like moi. I have a beautiful little cowlick right here. It's glued down with gel right now. Holy cow, y'all. I've never had my hair this short before, and with that came the discovery of said cowlick. When it's longer, my hair kind of weighs it down, so it's not as obvious, but dude, this thing just pew, sprung up, and it usually is gorgeous, to say the least. But a lot of the times, especially like this morning, I have to put my morning hair up here. A lot of the times in the morning, I just stare at myself in the mirror and think to myself, how am I gonna fix this? Some days it is genuinely terrifying because I don't even know where to start. But on the bright side, usually I can just dunk my head in the sink and really wet all my hair and brush it back, and it'll kind of flop back to normal, I guess you could say. And then I usually can go from there. I've learned to use a lot of different hair products like pomade and hair gel, and I actually use a lot of hairspray to put down my cowlicks. But personally, having this cowlick and having, hair trouble isn't as bad as it used to be when I had long hair. Like when I had long hair and it was gross, I just throw it up in a bun, but the bun looked like awful. It genuinely did not look good on me, but I always would wear my hair up like that, and it just got to the point where it was just like, come on girl, put in some effort, you know what I mean? But with a pixie cut, I feel like I am forced to put in effort like every day to make my hair look nice. I can't just throw it back, and fix it. I mean, I can put a baseball cap on, but not for work and stuff. So that is a good thing about having to deal with bedhead and stuff. It forces you to take care of yourself. Having a pixie cut in the winter is very cold. Very, very cold. I'm dealing with that currently because, like I said before, I just cut my hair. Usually I let it grow out a little bit longer in the winter, but I cut it because I couldn't stand it anymore, and now my ears are exposed to the elements and it's freezing. But on the bright side, when I wear like a beanie or like earmuffs or something, my hair is like super easy to fix afterwards. Like the hat hair, when I had long hair, was like atrocious. And I would just throw it up in one of those ugly buns like I was saying earlier. But now I can just run my hands through my hair real quick or put some water in it and it like bounces back. So that's a good thing. Another good thing is that the wind does not blow my hair in my eyes. See, it's not even like touching my eyes. So the wind is no longer a problem. One big thing is like, although I've learned to love myself more, I still get insecure because of this pixie cut. Especially when I'm not wearing makeup or I'm not wearing like girly clothes or anything like that. I start to feel like super boyish. Even though the only thing that I've really changed about myself is the length of my hair, because we have been conditioned in our society to think that girls have to have long hair, and it's kind of messed up because when boys have long hair, it's seen as very masculine and like surfer dude or like warrior, very manly. But when a girl has short hair, she's seen as like boyish and like not feminine, and that kind of sucks. So you do have to deal with the double standards of that. But a good thing that has come from that is just reminding myself that my femininity does not rely on the length of my hair. Like, it's about how you act, not necessarily what your hair looks like or what your clothes look like. I mean, I was born a woman and nothing can change that, and I need to remember that. Like, just because my hair length is shorter doesn't change the fact that I'm a woman, and people will just have to deal with that. It may not be what they think of when they think of a girl's hair, but too bad for you. Last but definitely not least, people will tease you. You will get bullied or made fun of by having short hair. They will stare at you, they will give you weird looks, like, is that a boy or a girl? You know, that kind of thing. When you're like in a dress with short hair, it throws people off apparently.
Hello, and I'm here to add to that. I have a very womanly figure, if you know what I mean. Even with the short hair, people seem to just get confused by my womanly figure and my short hair, and it throws them off, you know? How can you be a woman with a very womanly figure but with short hair? Something's not adding up. It doesn't, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm very obviously a lady, and they can't comprehend the short hair.
I've had people tell me to my face, I liked your hair better when it was longer. As I'm standing there like, okay, what do you want me to do? Like, grow it back real quick? Put a wig on? I mean, sorry, you telling me that changes nothing, so why would you say that? Honestly, I think that was just kind of rude. Like, why would you openly tell someone, hey, I don't like the way you look right now, and there's nothing you can do about it, but I'm just gonna tell you because I feel like I have to tell you. Why? Why do people feel like they have to tell you stuff like that? Especially if it's something that like doesn't really matter or that can't be changed in that moment. Like if I had a booger in my nose, I would want someone to say, hey, you got a booger in your nose, because I can go and problem solved. Or someone could be like, hey girl, that dress doesn't really suit you that well. Great, when I get home, I can burn the dress and never wear it again. But like the whole hair thing, it's just like, why comment on someone's haircut? You know what I mean? And also, how entitled are you to think that I cut my hair to please you? Like, I don't care that you liked my long hair better. I'm sorry, I forgot to think of you when I was cutting my hair. So all that little mini rant to say, you will get these comments and it's gonna be so annoying. Having a pixie cut is not for the weak. You will learn to have tough skin if you don't have tough skin already. It's hard, but it kind of just helps you realize even more like why you did the pixie cut. Like, it's for you, not for other people's approval. And also remember that people who are judging you by your hair length probably should not be in your circle. So having a pixie cut actually weeds out a lot of the fakes. It really helps you sort out who your real friends are. Keep that in mind. If they can't get past the length of your hair, then they probably shouldn't be your friend. I know that was a lot. I know a lot of that sounded negative. I tried to kind of give a positive spin on each topic to kind of show you how I deal with all the very real things when it comes to having a pixie cut. Because it's brutal out there, y'all. People are mean. People are rude for no reason. Honestly, I didn't realize how many people relied on me having long hair. Like, I just ruined like several people's lives cutting my hair off. I'm being sarcastic, but they act like it was like that, so. But anyway, all of that to say is just remember that you're doing it for you, and if you end up not liking it, it is hair, it will grow back. I know I, glorify the pixie cut on this channel and tell you all the amazing, great things about it, but I felt like I just needed to be real for a second and tell you the good and the bad. But again, like I said before, all of these bad things I have overcome, and hopefully this information will help you overcome the bad things. Hopefully you won't have to experience it like I did, but here's a little warning and here's some advice, so I hope it helps you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Pick your season of art.